Hey guys. So who remembers this one? This was a perfect example of clout chasing. The KSI Prime launch, where hundreds of kids went. Kevin went there primarily for KSI to spot him, and I think he was hoping to become his new best friend or something, because he kept moving. He stood in one spot when the bus passed. He picked up his phone and he went to the next location, and then the next location. And then he stood, I remember, because the police officer pushed him and told him to move. He stood purposely in, it was on the bend of where the road goes. And there's no path there, but there was them barriers in the middle, of the middle of the road, the metal barriers. And he was stood there for when the bus came past. It would have obviously, they would have seen him, because who in the right mind would stand there. But a police officer came up and says, right, cross the road. But the bus was going in a different direction, and Kevin was like, no, I'm going to go that way, I'll go over that way. And the cop went, no, you're going that way, and started pushing him and pushing him onto the path. So he started kicking off, saying, I want your badge number, I want your badge number now. So he missed that opportunity. See, he does things like that because he used to also shave his hair, half of his head, one eyebrow, half of his scrubble, his scruff. Just that's called visual aid. So standing out in like weird places, especially dangerous places, it's a visual aid. It gets you noticed. That's why he shouts out Mr. UK TikTok official. So when people spot him, he shouts that out. He's expecting people to go onto TikTok and start following him and gifting him. What was that?
How will I know if you're in whenever we meet?
What an idiot. It's actually embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. Because there was also TV cameras there. And I think he was hoping to get on TV. Another example of that one. It was when Boris Johnson, I think it was the day he was getting fired, and the BBC and the news crew and that were outside Parliament, and he was right next to the camera. Now, obviously, there was a protest to get Boris out, and everyone was stood behind the cameras, whereas the cameras were facing towards Parliament. So they were stood away from them. But Kevin was purposely itching his way closer and closer to the front of the camera, doing his stupid little performance. And then that's when the protesters started heckling Kevin, telling him to shut up and everything. Because obviously the news crew wasn't going to start until Kevin was moved on. And that's when he was moved on. He decided to then go from that point to actually next to outside of Parliament, and he started doing a performance thinking he was going to get caught on camera. Absolute embarrassment. It's what he is. Just imagine being related to Kevin. You actually sat down on a date. Just imagine that you're on a date and you talk about your family. Oh, I'm related to Kevin, right? Mr. UK TikTok official. Nah, that would be embarrassing. What a clown. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one.